Ahoy there, it's the air fry guy, rolling back in with a tin of sweet corn. How's it going? Hope you're all good. Gonna do something a bit different today. Gonna do this, yeah, not a lot really to say about it, to be fair. Just a tin of sweet corn and an air fryer. But yeah, just gonna try that thing, you might have seen it on TikTok or whatever. People doing some crispy sweet corn recipe thing, so yeah, just gonna give that a go. Potentially give another little sweet corn thing a go as well, depending on how it goes. But yeah, let's crack open this can. Ba-ding! Yeah, so sweet corn has been drained. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. So what we're going to do, this is going to be so easy. It's going to be quite good actually, if it turns out nice. I'm just going to use about half of this in there, because I've got another little sweet corn thing coming up. Oh. So yeah, let's chuck half of this in there. You can probably do this just directly into the air fryer, but yeah, see how it goes. It's probably better to aerate it or whatever by doing it straight in, but yeah, obviously aeration versus mass, who knows, to do what you want to do. But yeah, let's get the air fryer on. Let's have a quick look at that. Right, so just going to get this on. Let's go draw number 184. A lot of them say 15 minutes at 180, so yeah, let's just carry on with that. Let's go 180, 15 minutes, kaboom. Wait for that to heat up and we'll get the rest of the stuff ready. Right, so this is going to be a pretty cool little snack hack. Loads of people put all sorts of different things on there. I think it's meant to be like some sort of Indian thing or whatever, but yeah, we're just going to chuck a few different things. So go garlic granules, bit of pepper, chew. Yeah, a little bit of salt. Again, I'm just winging it from the videos that I've seen. I'm going to chuck a bit of cumin in it as well, because if it's meant to be a bit Indian vibes, let's get some of that on the go. I don't know if cumin's actually Indian, but who knows. They love the old spices over there, so better, more spices than none, I guess. Yeah, lastly, just a bit of paprika. So let's chuck that on there. Right, next we're just going to put, this might be controversial, it said on a lot of them you need cornstarch, but I've got corn flour. From what I researched, it's not that much different, but yeah, they didn't have any actual cornstarch in the shop, not that I could find, and I don't really know how much of this to put in, but let's just give her a cheeky little sprinkle. Comes in a bit of a weird bag, considering it's like a type of flour. Oh but yeah, let's go. Chuck a little sprinkle on there. I hope this is the same as cornstarch, because I wanted to get some cornstarch to try a sweet potato fries recipe, because I'll keep cooking them, but they keep coming out a bit limp, so I reckon the cornstarch is the old crisper. Right, so that's all done. Let's get a bit of spray. Bit of the old spray light, spray right. Chuck a few sprays of that on there. Maybe I should have mixed it in first. It's just blow in the corn starch / corn flour everywhere. But yeah, so literally all we're going to do is just give that a bit of a mix. Mix her up. Give her a mixeroo, mate. But yeah, let's go. Hopefully get them flavours coming out. I'll yeah, skip to the next bit. I might add a tiny bit more of cornstarch in there, to be fair, because it's going a bit, yeah, they're still looking a bit moist. I don't know if they're meant to be a bit more dry, so let's chuck a bit more cornstarch on there. Like Dr. Pepper said, what's the worst that can happen? As long as it don't burst into flames, I'm sure it'll all be good. So yeah, I'm just putting another bit of cornstarch on. I don't know if this is too much, too little, who knows. Oh, this is going everywhere. This is like lemon icing sugar, this stuff. So yeah, we'll give that another quick mix up. And then in a moment, hashtag spoiler alert, gonna put it in the air fryer. And yeah, so mix a lot. Right, let's get this in the air fryer, see how this bad boy turns out. Let's go. Oh, bit of lone cornstarch there. Yeah, so let's just get this in. Enough waffling. Let's get the old corn in the oven or the air fryer. Right, I don't really know why I'm filming this bit, it don't really need much explanation. All you've got to do is literally just put her in the air fryer. And yeah, so they all doing like 180 for 15 minutes. So let's just leave it at that. See what happens. Some of them were like taking it out or towards the end, doing like 1 or 2 minutes at like 200. But yeah, I'll stir them halfway through and see how they look at the end. Right, well, while they're cooking, let's get corn dish number 2 on the go, because I've got half a tin left, so yeah, we'll give it a try. Chuck a bit of the old silicone. Started using these recently, I don't know, I think I'm going to do a video to see what's the actual difference if you have cooked something in this or just in the actual air fryer bit, because obviously, like I was saying earlier, it's meant to like aerate or whatever through like the grill at the bottom, but surely there's not that much difference. But yeah, so we've got the other half tin of sweet corn in there. This is going to be, yeah, a bit of a weird one really. So they call it, it's a bit OTT, but someone on one video I watched called it gourmet sweet corn. But yeah, I don't think it's very gourmet. Might be good if you get a vegan around for lunch or whatever. But yeah, just going to chuck a bit of butter in this one. Butter! Or margarine, because yeah, not really many people buy actual butter nowadays, do they? Don't know why. Maybe it's just like the simplicity. Bit of hassle having to like unwrap it, wrap it back up, all that jazz. Right, so what else should we put on this one? I think I'm just going to do some garlic granules again. Keep the old vampires away. Bit more pepper in this one. And then I haven't put any salt in it yet, so yeah, let's put a little bit of salt. And I think I'm just going to chuck no cumin, but not putting any cum in there. But I think I'm just going to chuck a little bit of paprika just to give her a bit of a kick. Not too much of a kick though. Sweet corn, not a donkey. Yeah, let's go. And yeah, last thing we're going to add in it. There's a bit of grated cheese. I've got lazy cheese here, so hashtag don't judge me. But yeah, so chuck a bit of cheese in there. Get that on. And one of them, I might even chuck a bit of milk in there as well actually, just to see if that lifts it up a bit. But let's also chuck in a bit of cream cheese as well. So yeah, let's go. Screw it. Let's do it. No turning back now. Got a bit of milk in there, and yeah, let's get a bit of cheese spread. See what happens. It's either going to be alright, or it's going to be proper rough, but yeah, let's get a good dollop of cream cheese. Christ knows how much, like, measurements and stuff is in there. Obviously just winging it as always, but yeah, let's go. Oh, rogue bit of cheese there. Every little helps. Right, let's get that over there. And yeah, obviously, you just got to mix this one together, allegedly. Like I said, I haven't done any of these, just from the random videos I've seen. But yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy though, if they do turn out decent, just for a bit of sweet corn. Probably be quite good for you, apart from the cheese. It looks like it's gone a bit weird on here though. Look at that water stuff, it's like, yeah, obviously a mixture of the milk and all the other ingredients in there, but it looks a bit like, you know, when you have a bowl of Nesquik and you got like the weird milk at the end. It is looking a bit like that, so not really sure how this one's going to go. But yeah, we're going to get this in. Oh, I should have done it a while ago actually, but I'm basically, yeah, spoiler alert, just going to load up the other air fryer drawer on preheat. Right, these other ones are about halfway now, so I haven't had a sneak preview yet. We'll look together, see if it looks horrendous or looks alright, but yeah, it's going to go give them a bit of a shake. They look alright, they look like those weird nuts you get at bars, like Sahara nuts or whatever they're called. I'm just trying to give her a bit of a jiggle, but hang on, let's take this out and give it a proper stir, because it's not proper jiggling around like I want it to. So yeah, they're going semi-crispy. Got a semi. Yeah, so let's chuck these back in. Another 8 minutes. I might even crank up the temp to 185 on this one. Oh, what the hell am I doing? 185. In the meantime, let's get the other contraption in the other drawer, see what happens with that. Right, so other drawer's preheated. Let's get this in and see. Oh. So I mean, my air fryer tray thing is pretty battered. Well, it's been a couple of years now, but yeah, I never know whether to use these things or whether it's best. Don't know, there'll be a video about it soon. That thing is pretty close to the top. I'm hoping it don't hit the old element. We'll know if we get any funny burning smells. Run for your life. But yeah, this is going to be definitely trial and error on this silicone thing. This is a new one, so yeah, let's hope and pray. Get that one in, and let's go time on this one for, yeah, screw it, let's just do 15 minutes. No, yeah, 15 minutes, and we'll see how it looks. We'll have a half-time check. Right, the time is officially up on the old crispy sweet corn thing. It's going, it's quite hot, but yeah, not as crispy as I was hoping for. So what I'm basically doing in the background, I'm just chucking the old air fryer up to 200 just to give it a few more minutes. Yeah, I thought it would be crispier than this, to be fair. I don't know where we went wrong. Did I use too much corn flour, not enough corn flour? Should I have actually used corn starch instead of corn flour? Who knows? But I'll give it a little try anyway. It has got some crispy bits on it. Don't know if you can see that. The focus is a bit weird. It's gone a bit blurry like you're drunk, but yeah, this definitely don't think is the sort of thing you want to be in when you're coming home after a night out. We'll give it a try. Yeah, it's alright. It's a bit weird, obviously. Some crispy, some soft. Yeah, let's just give it a final 3 minutes and see how she pans out. So yeah, that's just gone back in at 200. While we're doing that though, in the other corner, let's have a look at this one. That's looking alright, but a bit watery. Like neither of these have come out as I've expected at all, to be honest. Don't know if I maybe put too much milk on this one and maybe a bit too much butter. But yeah, we'll proceed. Still got the old Nesquik look about it. Yeah, I think personally, looking at that, I've already put in too much milk, too much butter. Look, just looks like a blimmin' soup. But yeah, that's not a good look so far for that one. But we'll keep it ploughing through. See how she comes out. Right, we're officially at the end of the line for the sweet corn, crispy sweet corn. To be fair, it's shaking like it's pretty crispy. Yeah, not as crispy as what I thought it was going to go. There's still some good crispy bits in. Let's give it a little mix up and see how it pans out. All the crispy coating stuff seems to have gone at the bottom. I know what we'll do actually. These did come with a couple of lids when I brought these tin foil things. So let's chuck a lid on it and we'll give it a good shake actually, thinking of it. Why didn't I think of this earlier? But hopefully it might give them a bit of a better coating. Obviously you can't do this if you're using just the air fryer, but you could chuck her in a Tupperware box or whatever. So I mean, it's sounding pretty crispy. If someone come up to you in the street and went, "Oh, what's an air?" you wouldn't guess sweet corn. Well, I wouldn't, and I. Yeah, let's have a look now. Yeah, it's looking alright, to be fair. It's yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm not overwhelmed, but not necessarily underwhelmed by it. It's just a bit different, I guess. But like I said, good for the old vegans. Guess they can have a munch down on it. But yeah, we'll give it another little taste test. That's right, I was just looking for a spoon if you had that cluttering around in the background. It's like one of them descriptive stories. He goes in the drawer looking for a spoon to try the crispy sweet corn. I'm sure this has got like another name where it's actually some sort of dish. somewhere. The focus is quite hard on this. I can't put it right up to the lens because it just goes weird. Unless I press that. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's looking alright. Let's give it a little... Oh no, now the whole thing's gone out of focus. There we go. But yeah, that's a bit meh. It's alright though, I could eat it, don't get me wrong. If you got a bit of crispy coating mixed in with it. I think some people do other stuff with it, like veg or any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's alright. Different. Healthy though, I guess. I'll say you do definitely still taste like sweet corn, so yeah, I don't know how you'd get it crispier. Like I said, you might need more cornstarch, or corn flour should I say, or might need to use actual cornstarch instead of corn flour. But yeah, so that's the verdict on that one. It's alright, it's worth doing for a snack, something a bit different. You could chuck it on top of your salad or whatever, but yeah, anyway, that's the crispy sweet corn bit done. Let's move on to the old gourmet sweet corn, as some may call it. Right, so the gourmet sweet corn isn't really going to plan. For a start, I can't really get the silicone thing out because the things are scalding up. I tried to pick it up with this and free like the handles, but it just went, yeah, a bit wobbly, not risking that one. So yeah, this hasn't gone creamy and cheesy like I was expecting it to. It's a bit like Bonnie Blue, this one. It's a bit too saucy for my liking. But it's sort of got the right vibes. What I'm going to do though, I don't know what the hell this black bit's all about. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's try and get rid of that. Obviously the problem we've got here, it's too saucy. Correct. Yeah. Brainwave on this corn flour. It says on the box, great for baking and thickening gravies and sauces. So let's chuck a bit of that in there. Obviously we're not trying to get it crispy, just trying to get rid of all that sauce. I don't know if you might just call it fat maybe, or too much melted butter. Might have put too much butter in. I think that's probably the case, but let's just chuck some of this in there. I really don't know how much to do, so I'm just going to wing it. Oh shit, got a big old pile there. Some falling in the air fryer. This stuff is an actual nightmare. Literally, it's just, oh, everywhere. Yeah, let's give that a stir around. I don't know if I've got too much in here. Hopefully though, this might save the day a bit on the old gourmet sweet corn, as some may say. Oh, I think it might have gone too thick now. It looks like what I imagine prison food probably looks like. It definitely doesn't look as good as the one I saw in the video. It was all like creamy, cheesy, stringy. But yeah, let's have a no cheese pull on it. It literally looks a bit like sick, to be fair. But yeah, let's get it back in for 5 minutes. I'll chuck a bit more cheese on, see what happens. There's a bit on the spoon, I might try and eat that, see what it tastes like. Yeah, again, tastes just like sweet corn, but in a weird ass sauce. So yeah, with this one, this is going to go, yeah, I'm not hopeful, so I'm just going to try and save it a little bit with a bit more cheese. Chuck a bit more cheese in it. Note to self, buy more cheese, because I has run out. Right, now let's just give that a little... I'm going to leave the cheese on there like that actually. See how that comes out. See you in a bit. I'm literally giving this a 6 more minutes, and then that's it. It ain't having no more of my time. That's still looking alright though, to be fair. It's got some good flavours with the spices. It's just not as crispy as I was hoping. Maybe that's how it's just meant to be. It's just meant to be. But yeah, so we'll get this other one out in 5 minutes. See how that's looking. And then yeah, we'll see how she goes. Right, the moment is the other gourmet sweet corn is ready. Let's have a look together. This just looks like a blimmin' shepherd's pie. This focus thing is crazy. I don't know if anyone's got any tips for the old focus thing. Yeah, let's give this a little stir anyway. See how it's came out. It's got a nice cheesy crust, to be fair. Actually, that's looking alright now with that extra cheese on. Yeah, little cheese ball, almost semi-cheese ball. Yeah, it's gone banging, to be fair, at the top. Like, yeah, a bit of shepherd's pie. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Let's give it a bit of a taste test. It might still be a bit hot, but yeah. Where's me spoon gone? Can't find my spoon, so I'll just get another fork out. But yeah, let's have a taste test. To be fair, like I said, I think although it looks like jail slop, it actually looks better in real life. It smells really good. I think if I could turn back time like Cher, I'd probably just do, yeah, maybe less butter, bit less milk perhaps. But let's give her a go. Ah, Jesus, that is proper hot. I'll be back in a minute when it's cooled down a little bit more, I reckon. Yeah, it's still smoking. You see the steam coming off that. But yeah, at the end of the day, sweet corn innit, I guess. It's like, yeah, I guess you could use this as like a vegan shepherd's pie or whatever, but obviously you'd be quite disappointed if you thought it was a normal shepherd's pie. You're going from the top and then took a bit out. Because there's literally just sweet corn everywhere. The fattiness is coming to fruition a bit again at the top. I reckon I must have used too much butter, surely. If anyone knows for sure how I've messed this up, let me know. Should have maybe needed more cheese, or maybe mozzarella instead. Yeah, it's still like crazy hot, to be fair. Yeah, let's give this a go. Blowing out bloody, it's not my birthday, blowing out candles. That is nice, to be fair though. I think in reality the cheese has saved it. But you don't really put cheese and sweet corn together usually, so bit of a weird combo. Yeah, there she blows. Air fryer sweet corn 2 ways. That's way uno. Let's just compare the two. Got me little... It's not the most disappointing takeaway I'm opening there. Yeah, got the old crispy ones. Don't know if they'll be any better or different now they're cooled down. No, definitely better warm. But yeah, there you have it. Air fryer experiments. Crispy sweet corn. Gourmet sweet corn. Do a little bit of last minute drone footage. Release the drone. I should put some cinematic music. You know, like when you have the drones flying through like the countryside. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because the crispy ones, they look better than they taste. But that one tastes better than it looks, if that makes any sense. But anyway, I don't know what the next video is going to be. I'll try and get back on it. Video a week again now, obviously. Been away for a while. It's been hectic having a baby and stuff, so yeah, need to crack on, do a few more vids. Thanks again for anyone who does already subscribe. Back in the hood. If you're a new person, drop a like and a subscribe, it's always appreciated. Share this so you know what to do, what not to do when it comes to cooking sweet corn in the air fryer. And yeah, any suggestions, drop them down below. Like I said, Christ knows what I've done with this gourmet one. But yeah, that's like not how it looked in the video that I watched. Don't know if I got catfished or if I just haven't really followed it properly by winging it too much or whatever. But yeah, peace out till the next one. Cheerio, mother fluffers.